You should get a fucking tattoo of Red Bull. Absolutely true. Do you see that Alex Jones got caught perjuring himself? I thought he had a cough. Wasn't he trying to stay off of the...
Text messages. And it said you did. So you did get my text messages. And it said you didn't. Nice trick.
Yes, Mr. Jones. Oh. Indeed. You didn't give this text message to me. You don't know where this came from. Do you know where I got this?
No.
Mr. Jones, did you know that 12 days ago, your attorneys messed up and sent me an entire digital copy of your entire cell phone with every text message you've sent for the past 2 years, and when informed, did not take any steps to identify it as privileged or protect it in any way. And as of 2 days ago, it fell free and clear into my possession. And that is how I know you lied to me when you said you didn't have text messages about Sandy Hook. Did you know that?
I told you the truth. This is your Perry Mason moment.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. I don't understand anything about anything. Wouldn't this all be part of discovery? Shouldn't Alex Jones know this? Shouldn't his lawyer know this? That not to lie about something like this? Or what am I missing here? Pisco. Like, I don't think they brought it to discovery. They withheld it. Are you allowed to? Yes, but he fucked up. They were totally incompetent. His lawyer didn't tell him because he was scared. It wasn't sent. Okay, I don't know.
I gave them my phone, and then...
Mr. Jones, you need to answer the question.
No,
Did you know this happened?
No, I didn't know this happened. But I mean, I told you I gave them the phone over.
Just
and
answer the question.
You said in your deposition,
oh no,
you searched your phone. You said you pulled down the text, did the search function for Sandy Hook. That's what you said, Mr. Jones, correct?
And I had several different phones with this number, but I did, yeah. Well, of course. I mean, that's why you got it.
No, Mr. Jones.
Am I done with teach out? Yeah. I gotta talk to
my lawyer sent it to you, but I'm hiding it. Okay.
Mr. Jones?
Mr. Jones,
please just answer questions. There's no question. Mr. Bankston also only asks questions.
Sure. Mr. Jones, in discovery, you were asked, do you have Sandy Hook text messages on your phone? And you said no, correct? You said that under oath, Mr. Jones, didn't you?
I mean, if I was mistaken, I was mistaken, but you got the messages right there.
You know what perjury is, right? I just want to make sure you know before we go any further. You know what it is.
Yes, I do. I mean, I'm not a tech guy. I told you I gave in my testimony the phone to the lawyers before or whatever, and so you got my phone, but we didn't give it to you.
No, Mr. Jones. One more time. And please remember, if you need to assert the Fifth Amendment, you can. I need to know that you can do that. But you testified.
Damn. How do you reconcile the Epstein? How do you reconcile the Epstein thing? Like, it's conspiracy, but everything about it seems so strange. How do you reconcile it? So there is a couple weird things. I'd have to go and dig through it more. I tried to dig through it a little bit, but I didn't find anything compelling. One, him killing himself is believable, right? That's not unbelievable. The guy his life was fucked, billionaire, disgraced. Like, so his desire to kill himself is believable. So then the question becomes like, why did he have the opportunity to do it? Because it should have been obvious to anybody around him that like, this guy's probably going to commit suicide. Like, Jesus Christ. I don't remember if there was a fuck up in the guard change or something happened. I would have to look through it. But like, when I dug through it at the time, when I looked through it, it wasn't an unbelievable story. I wasn't like, oh my God, he was absolutely murdered or something. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to go through and dig through it again. But I mean, it's a fun conspiracy. Like, the guy is rich. Maybe people killed him to cover up shit or whatever. But it's always, yeah, I don't know. It's always strange to me when like there's so much involved in the arresting somebody, you know, charging somebody, arraignment, all that. There's so much involved in all of that if there was some higher power that was capable of just like getting him killed in prison, like, why would you ever let it get to that point? This is always my problem with most conspiracy theories, is that like so much power in one end, but like, wouldn't that have been exercised earlier? Right? Like, if I was the person who was like planning the Epstein op, I feel like I would have gotten fired, because I would have said, why the fuck did you let Epstein even get caught and then charged? Right? He would have gotten killed earlier, is what I would imagine. You know, that's what I would be thinking. But I don't know. It's obviously it's a really attractive conspiracy. The idea that there was a plan to murder him in jail or something, but Destiny is always so predictable in his takes. His takes are always counter narrative. So I just laid out why exactly I believe the things that I do believe, and I think it's pretty logically consistent. And your only response is to go, contrarian, like one of us is acting like a fucking retard. You can figure that out, Chief. What would you place the percent chance the conspiracy is true at? My priors make it very low, and then all the other analysis afterwards would also make it very low. Because, like I said, anybody that would be powerful enough to have him murdered in a maximum security prison and then not get caught probably just had him killed before even charges happen, or before anything. Like, he would have just been killed along the process, somewhere along the way. That would have been my... I mean, doesn't the same type of stuff happen to cartels in Mexico? Like, cartel bosses still get caught, but they own a large part of the government. No, I don't think it plays out the same way in cartels in Mexico. But I would have to, I'd have to go dig up. I mean, we can look through the facts of the case again. Like, because here's the, I'm sorry, I know I'm going against your favorite, like, lay Reddit narrative here. There was never any evidence whatsoever that anybody was involved in anything ever relating to any of this, right? It just seemed kind of fishy. Like, that's the most you have, but... It's like this. Literally, all of Epstein's associates had the power to have him snuffed. You're totally right.
Why are there so many
Why wouldn't they have just had him? Why wouldn't they have just had him snuffed earlier? Like, why let it get this far? They're still conducting investigations. Only 16% of Americans are saying that they believe Epstein committed suicide. 45% said he was murdered. 39% unsure. It was the perfect crime. True. All right, what's up?
I was just saying, I was reading, I was watching a little piece of the deposition today on Alex Jones, where they had an economist come in and basically say, like, hey, how much is this guy worth? Fucking A, dude. $70 million a year that fucking website made. That no one, like, how many, I don't understand. It literally does not make sense to me that he made that much money. What
was he making money off of? What were the revenue streams?
Must have been off of fucking like the fucking weird medicine he was selling, like the supplements that make you turn orange. Like, okay, we got to change your shit up, because I'm pretty sure you have the same viewership as InfoWars, but you are not making $70 million a year.
You're pretty sure I have the same what?
Viewership that he does. Like, he only has, like, how many live viewers does he even get?
I have no idea, but that... Okay, I mean, hold on. I'm muting donuts. You guys are fucking annoying. They have a ton... InfoWars is huge. They had... Wait, did you say they have the same viewership as I did?
No, right now it sounds like it. Like when you go and watch their live...
Oh, right now maybe, but they've like fallen off considerably, okay?
No, but they're still making stupid money now. Right now, today, they're making like insane money. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, maybe we need to start selling vitamins. And I say we because this is my idea, so I think like 25% cut is fair.
Or the question would be is what was he making all his money off of?
It sounds like fucking vitamins and other bullshit. Like,
there's no way it was actually like did they have their own product line or something?
Yeah, they were fucking selling like survivalist bullshit, like fucking shit that makes you smarter and see through the gamma rays that the people at the top don't want you to see. Like that shit. I don't fucking know. What are you typing into who?
Just dumb shit. I'm getting triggered. Okay, I shouldn't talk about the Epstein stuff because it's like the most like Reddit tier conspiracy shit, and I just get baited so fucking hard on it. Okay.
Which thing? What?
The Epstein shit. Like the whole like.
What is the conspiracy behind it exactly?
Well, so everybody thinks that basically some ultra shadowy people got him killed, which I guess is possible. I'll say it's possible, sure. But there's zero evidence for it. You have no reason to believe it, and it's totally believable that he would have killed himself, right? So like,
it's believable.
Yeah, absolutely.
The only thing, what is what is the truth as far as like cameras being turned off when he killed himself? Do you know what that?
Apparently, they malfunctioned.
Curious.
Very curious. True. But
I wonder if that's like they malfunctioned because the guards were like fucking jerking off watching TV, or they malfunctioned because fucking James Bond came in there and fucking,
yeah, true, maybe.
Killed Epstein. Like, I think it's more likely the guards were like jerking off.
Well, so like the question, there's always like questions of like what is common practice, like are these cameras fucking up all the time, or these whatever, like it's always or like is somebody just being lazy. like, you know, somebody like, oh, fuck it, I don't care. It's hard to know. The only thing is that when I think of like conspiracies, what I usually think of is like, if somebody had the power to do this action, is it making sense that this is the point that they'd intervene? Because I feel like it would have been way better to kill Epstein as soon as he was caught, or sometime along that process, rather than waiting for him to get thrown in like maximum security prison. Like, that just seems insane to me. But
yeah, I suppose.
But I mean, like, I'll admit there's a chance that. Here's the thing. I'm willing to admit that there's a chance that somebody killed him. It's possible. But none of you guys, so like True Mom in chat, you won't admit that you have zero evidence. You have no evidence whatsoever. You don't. Like, nobody will admit that, but I don't care.
You know what is a little bit fucked, though? Let's assume that there is, like, a black book that Epstein had of, like...
Where he writes down the names of all the powerful, like, pedophiles in the world. Yeah.
Like, let's assume that he had the blackmail book, and right now that was in the hands of, I guess, the Justice Department would have that information right now. I wouldn't put it past Democrats or Republicans at the time to use that as a bargaining chip to, you know, to like not do something or to do something essentially along those lines. I don't think that I would put that past them. I think that's probably within their scope. Like, they would be thinking of the greater good and all that type of thing. Like, okay, we're not going to charge this guy, but, you know, we're going to get the senator from Kentucky to be able to vote with us on this issue. Like, I think that's reasonable to assume that might happen.
Wait, that what might happen?
That they would use non-prosecution on some of these things to further votes or further their political agendas.
Wait, how would you? I'm sorry, hold on. I'm disconnecting. They have the book in the DOJ or whatever, and Democrats and Republicans. How would they use this to further their political agenda?
By essentially prosecuting, selective prosecution, I guess.
Am I fucking retarded, or am I missing something?
I think you are selectively retarded. Yes. I feel like I don't understand how you're not.
They have the book.
Yes.
And selective prosecution. Are you talking about like blackmailing people or something, or?
No, it's like, well, you know, we have this list of names. We could certainly make it public that this guy fucked a 14-year-old. Or, you know, it would be convenient if, you know, the senators from Missouri voted with us on this crime bill coming up here. You think that's
never mind. Okay, I'm understanding. I'm sorry. I'm so confused. Okay. So you're saying the implication being that there's some senators or congressmen that are on that book and you're like, hey, you should vote with us, otherwise they're going to release it or something, right?
To a certain extent, I think there's some of that's going on. Right now, there's this book, and I think they're in a pickle, because I'm sure there's a lot of people in there that are Democrats, and a lot of people... Hold on. I think there's a lot of people in there that might be Democrats and might be Republicans, and I feel that they can't selectively use one or the other, because it's all circumstantial. I don't think there's
Wait, but is this book real, or are we saying hypothetically?
If the book is real.
Okay, yeah, I gotcha. Okay. I don't think that would happen because you'd be roping in so many people, the shit would get leaked, I think. Or because people would have to figure out, like, why the fuck is this Democrat voting on this Republican bill, or why is this Republican voting? Like, I think it would be, like, really...
Don't you feel like it would be pretty irresponsible of Epstein to go through all this trouble of running this underage sex ring and you don't even get any, like, poggers blackmail material out of it? Like,
wasn't the guy already, like, a fucking billionaire? What else does he need?
Well, how do you think he got to being a billionaire? Is some of this part of it? Like, basically, not like he got money from people to fuck kids, but essentially those people may have fucked kids, and as part of that, I don't think he was able to get preferential treatment and deals and make money that way.
I mean, that sounds really exciting, but I don't know. What was he a billionaire for?
Well, exactly. I don't know. I guess he was like, he did like, you know, probably typical hedge fund shit, but that doesn't mean anything. You don't become a billionaire just because you're a hedge fund. You have to have people that invest their money with you. And it's a lot easier to get fucking Joe Blow to give you $1 billion to invest if you let him fuck a 14-year-old something the night before, as opposed to if you didn't, would be the thought there. So
possibly, yeah, but
like trading favors, I guess.
That would be like a super elaborate. There'd be a lot of stuff set up in that if that was the case.
I mean, it's just like, I don't know. I think it's literally just.
Like when you're talking about nepotism. Like what you're talking about, I could totally believe for like a few people, but like spanning hundreds of people, like in one dude's death note, I don't know. That just seems like so fantastical.
How many people do you think were fucking underage people on Epstein Island? If you had to guess,
without having actually researched it or done anything like that,
nothing. Yep.
My guess is it would just totally reaching my gut. It would have to be well under 50 people. That'd be my guess.
Sure. That's still a lot of people that are.
It could be,
minors.
but like I'd be surprised. I'd be well under 50, but it wouldn't be like hundreds of powerful people or whatever. Maybe like, man, I don't know, 10 or 20.
I feel like,
I don't know how big
I feel
like,
like
whatever.
My hunch is that it's actually not that many people because
when you start roping in every new person, you're getting like insanely complicated like shit that could go wrong, right?
I feel like if you're gonna do illegal shit, like omega illegal shit, like fucking underage people, you're probably not going to want to involve third parties with that.
Yeah.
Right? You're
okay, hold on. Everything you're saying is disproving everything you're trying to say. Your open relationship is elaborate, and you have a hard time believing rich pedo's life isn't elaborate. What my open relationship with one other woman involved will spawn drama that will like span like 7 different platforms. There's no way I could rope 50 people into it that are all billionaires highly influential without anybody finding out. Destiny ignores YouTube. I'm not ignoring YouTube. I've banned like 30 people from there so far. Keep going. Being a member, by the way, doesn't keep you getting banned from saying retarded shit. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I think it was mostly Epstein liked fucking kids, and I think
that seems undeniable, right?
Yeah, so I think that was like 95% of this, and like maybe the 5% is occasionally he would be like, "Hey, you want to go fuck a kid?" to like his friend or something, and sometimes they would. But I find it extremely unlikely that like these billionaires are like, oh, let me just go give you some blackmail material on me. Let's just go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this idea that there's like hundreds of like, you know, Prince Charles and Bill Clinton and everybody is like all of these people are going to fuck children with Epstein. It just seems like
you're
so risky. If you're gonna fuck a kid, you're gonna do it in the privacy of your own home. Okay, it's gonna be a kid that you find. You're not gonna go get somebody else's kids. You know.
I mean, I assume that would be the more prudent of a system to do this, but yeah, I don't know. It seems unlikely. It is shocking though that I don't think there's been any coordinated arrests around Epstein yet. Why is that the case? Especially like, have we not?
Well, aren't they investigating like the Maxwell stuff?
I don't know.
But I mean, like, there's two answers. The one answer is that, like, yeah, he had a book of like people that he traveled with and did stuff with, but that wasn't like a book of kitty fuckers. So they probably tried to investigate. They ran into a whole bunch of dead ends, and then nothing came up. But what everyone in chat would probably think is that, like, well, the reason why none of the investigations are happening is because they're all rich and powerful people, and they'll murder the prosecutors. And they basically told them you're not allowed to investigate anything because every billionaire and politician is a child rapist, so you can't look into it. Is probably the chat idea.
Yeah, maybe. I saw you in this debate last night against, I don't know, scuffed Andrew Tate, whatever his name is.
Oh, yeah.
You did very well.
Thanks, I try. You know what they say, I'm trying to...
Like watching Nebraska Destiny one more time.
Yep, trying to be more spiritual, Dan, you know? Just...
You need to go more visceral and, like, appeal to the Zoomers that will watch that person.
What does that mean?
I don't know. You need to make those Zoomers that are watching this guy to like find out how to be a man. You need to talk to them. So at the end of the debate, they're like, "Man, fuck scuffed Andrew Tate. I want to watch Destiny now. He's right."
Well, I still have to be careful because I'm trying not to come off as like overly aggressive, right?
Why? That's why we love you. We want you to destroy.
Yeah, but I think people. I have like if I would have been overly aggressive in debate number 1, I wouldn't have gotten debate number 2. Right? And I think coming off as somewhat friendly. Like, I was pretty aggressive last night, but I still tried to, like, toe the line. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to... yeah. I think I reach people better when they view me as more approachable and not, like, as standoffish.
So, yeah, how can we make you... Okay, you're not Alex Jones. Let's just assume that you can get half the viewership of Alex Jones. How can we get you making $35 million a year?
Unironically, the way to go, if I wanted to get like, if I wanted to make an easy $1 million, would be probably something related to crypto or NFT.
Okay, well, I think we need to do this. There's too much money not to do it, okay?
Well, what about my integrity?
Listen, remember before when you were talking with Moot and you're like, yeah, there's a few million in this for us, for sure, right? That's how I feel with you getting, 40 million a year, okay?
Wait, you think I'm going to give you some of that money?
Oh, you thought I was going to give you some money. So yeah, sure.
Yeah,
fuck it.
That's different, okay?
No, it's the same, bro.
That's different.
No, it's good. It's fine.
Yeah, fuck, I don't know. Wait, I'm sorry. I think I asked this like 3 times, but I was fighting with chat. Did you ever find out how is he actually making his money?
Selling shit. That's like all of it. That's the only way that fucking this guy makes money is literally selling survivalist products and selling nutraceuticals. I think that's what they're pronounced.
Oh, like neurotropics and shit?
Yeah.
Damn. That just seems so wild.
There's so much money, man. Imagine you had the debate bro.
Neurotropics.
Exactly. Get better, debate faster, destroy frat bros as they. I don't know. It's not a big pog. Bluechew. That's what we can call it.
Yeah. Have statements actually released that shows what his revenue is, or is that just what you're guessing?
No, today there was an economist that had full access to Alex Jones' finances, and it was like, listen, we only have like half the access. We don't even have full access to his shit that's like anything on Amazon, we don't have it. Anything on this, we don't have it. And he's still doing, like last year he did $68 million in 2021.
Can you show me, can you link that?
Yeah, hold on. It's 30 minutes up.
Oh, fuck, it's not like a document I can just look at.
Well, it's the, it's a testimony of The Economist. Hold on. Here it is.
Someone in YouTube chat said, with my signature nootropics, you can have all of the speed and none of the meth. Nice.
One of our sponsors today is BlueChew, a unique online service delivering the same active ingredients as Viagra
so
and
stupid.
Cialis in a chewable form
What's so
and
dumb
at a
about it?
fraction of the cost. And they're giving my
It's
audience
just
an
David
entire
Pakman
month's
shilling
supply
fucking
for
penis
free.
pills. I don't
So
know.
if you think
He
you
does
could
weird crypto
benefit
shit, too.
from an extra boost of confidence when it's time, all you have to do is take a short quiz on their website. A licensed doctor approves your prescription. The medication comes straight to your home within days in a discreet package. No driving around to the doctor's office or the pharmacy. No waiting around. No awkward conversations with your doctor. All of BlueChew's tablets are made in the USA. The entire process is just a few clicks. Go to bluechew.com. The link is underneath this video. They'll give you an entire month's supply for free when you use the promo code PACMAN. All you have
Month's
to do is
supply
pay
for
$5
free,
shipping.
Dan.
What happens if your dick still works and you take this? Are you just like a fucking madman? Like destroying your wife?
I don't actually
Is
have
that
any idea what it works. I know it's a vasodilator, which I don't know how that necessarily gives you a boner. But then also, like, because I don't think it's an aphrodisiac. It doesn't make you more horny. It just makes you get more of a boner. But I don't know how. I don't know what the...
Well, yeah, also, after you bust, are you like, well, shit, I'm still fucking hard here? Like,
no,
what's
because it
going
doesn't...
on?
I don't think it makes you hard. It doesn't make you hard. It just makes you can get hard. Like, it's not like you take it. I don't think, like, if you take... It's not like you take it, I think, and you're like, oh, God, I'm so horny now because I'm so hard. It's more just like you take it. It's like, okay, cool. Now I can get an erection, I think.
So it really doesn't...
Wait,
make you
hold
go
on. I'm
longer.
sorry. Hold on.
Okay.
1 second. I got a lot of time in Factorio. If you're going to critique my shit without I saying some dumb shit, I'm going to off you. Destiny, for the love of God, those 4x4 belt balancers are doing nothing when you only feed one input. I'm going to lose my mind watching this Factorio. Okay, number one, they do something. It rebalances my ore to all 6 lanes. So if I'm feeding 1 lane in, it'll get balanced to 6 lanes. Number one. Number two, we have them open for future expansion. So that when I'm bringing more mines in the future, I can just hook it up. Number two. Number three, I don't need to rebalance because I'm not taking from the same lane every single fucking time, okay? This balancer here, I'm only taking from the right lane, and then everything is going back to the belt. This balancer here is only coming from the far left lane. This one is coming from the second to right lane, okay? This one coming from the second to left lane. This one's coming from one of the middle lanes, okay? Shut the fuck up. Okay. Sorry, what did you say now? Or let's go back. I took Cialis with a working dick. Didn't do much. It gave me chronic back pain. What?
Oh, that doesn't
For
sound
days
like a very
after.
poggers thing.
True.
Don't want to do that. How can we get stupid rich? I'm not talking about like... I'm talking about Andrew Tate rich.
That's not even...
Fuck it.
Andrew Tate's not stupid rich. I think that
No,
guy's worth like...
he's-
He's worth like $20 million, maybe.
No shot. He has to
Yeah.
be worth more.
I don't
he has
think
like
so.
$20 million in cars, doesn't he?
So the upper boundary I've seen when I've Googled for his net worth is 40 million.
Let's set our...
We have to rug
sights
pull,
higher.
Dan. We got to rug pull. That's what we need to do. We
Oh,
need
listen,
to rug pull
I'm-
a crypto coin.
Yes. Like, seriously, we need to do it. I mean, not you guys, of course, everyone watching this, you guys are going to be the ones that get to pull with us, okay? It's going to be all those suckers that don't know about this, okay? We're going to pull you with us. So
well,
you guys
the only
need to
thing
help
is,
us.
hold on, because I think the SEC might finally be regulating this shit. Unfortunately, I think some people are finally getting charged. One thing that I thought one day is what we could do is all of us could, this is this is something I thought about doing.
Okay.
I find some shitcoin on stream and I bring it up on chat and I say, oh my god, all of us should go and pump this shitcoin. Wouldn't that be fucking amazing? And then what if we can get the price really high, guys? So all of us start like buying like $10 or $20, see if we move the price at all, blah 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 blah. We do that, and then if we can get it to go up a little bit, then maybe we can sell and it would be epic. But the thing is, I would pretend to just randomly stumble across a shitcoin on stream, but in reality, like 3 months earlier, I would have bought like $100,000 in this shitcoin. So that when I go on stream to pump it up and then people start pumping it up, it only has to move a little bit and then I can cash out all my shit. And then everybody will be like, oh no, like a whale sold, we all got fucked. And I'll be like, oh no, guys, that sucks.
Oh no, gee whiz. We would never do that to loyal DGGists, so they have to be in on it with us. You know what I mean?
No, because they'll leak it, just like they leaked the Epic Keffels meme. Fuck them. I'm sorry, hold on. People are triggering me in chat today. Literally, thousands of Telegram accounts do that on the daily, you fucking retard. You always talk about crypto and you have literally no fucking clue what the fuck you're talking about most of the time. It was obviously a fucking joke, you fucking degen dipshit. Go email for an unban. Actually, hold on. Now you really have to email for an unban. Okay, sorry.